I want to speak on this, and when I speak on this stuff, I'm gonna try I'm gonna try my damnedest to not speak on these people directly because I don't really know them like that, and I just kind of want to give my advice and my wisdom on these different topics. So these people really just spark. I feel like the things that these people do just spark different conversations. I don't want to make it seem like I'm picking on any of these people because I don't even know them. So when they little situations pop up in the news or whatever, I'm speaking on it so that the younger men, the younger women, or whatever that's watching, that may be watching me, can get some game, right? So I want to talk about the Kevin Gates, uh, LeBron James situation. Uh, Kevin, in that situation, they both look like some goofies. And to be honest with you, they both kind of look goofy, and it made both of them look like, in my mind, it dropped both of them down a level or two to me. Like the level that I held them on, that little debacle dropped both of them down a little bit. Kevin, he gets dropped down because that's feminine. Gossiping about another man's wife, another man, gossiping period is feminine. If you got something to say about a man or whatever, you say it to him. You don't gossip behind his back and talk about his wife and all that stuff. So that's kind of feminine and gossipy. So that's where Kevin went wrong. He went the feminine gossip route and then started talking tough. Talk about he gonna stand on business and die about it and all that. To me, you can't do no feminine shit and then double back and try to say you gonna die about it. Because that's wrong. You already in the wrong already. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't die about something that you're in the wrong about. You should just apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the wrong. If you in the right, then go. I stand behind dying about it. But if you in the wrong, you shouldn't die. You shouldn't stand on something to the level where you ready to die about it and you in the wrong. And if you're a man, you calling yourself a man, you in the wrong for gossiping about another man. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it as far as Kevin Gates, what he said or whatnot. I feel like it was kind of goofy, and you to me it's goofy when a man be in another man's business. Because why are you even? That's what make it feminine to me. Is why you even concerned about another man? Me personally, I don't give a fuck what another nigga got going on. I don't give a fuck if his wife like him or not. You know what I'm saying? That's their problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I feel like the only people that give a fuck about that type of shit is women, because they like to gossip about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give if somebody I don't even know. From what I understand, they don't even know each other like that. So somebody I don't even know, and I'm not gonna speak on their wife or none of that shit because I don't know nothing about their wife or their situation. I'm just speaking on what I see on, what I seen on TV or what I seen or whatever. I don't know the entirety of their relationship or whatever. And then, you saying, well, she didn't look at him like, googly eyed and all this type of stuff. But you don't know what the fuck they got going on. They could have just gotten an argument. How you know they ain't just getting an argument right before they came to the game? They might have just got an argument. She wasn't feeling dapping him up and shit. They probably just got through having a few words back and forth or something. You know what I'm saying? She might not been. Me and my bro, we done had arguments sometime, and I still love her and all that. But I don't be wanting to talk to her at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to dap her up or nothing. So they could have, you never know, they could have gotten a little real for something right for the game. I'm just saying, you don't really know what the situation is for you to jump out there and speak on it. That's why I don't gossip, because that's why gossiping is feminine, because women talk outside their neck. Men, when we talk, we mean what the fuck we saying. We don't just talk just to hear ourselves talk and shit. Women talk just to hear themselves talk. So it's okay for them to gossip. They don't have to have all the facts and all that. They talk just for sport, like for fun and shit. They get together and just talk for fun and shit. Men, we don't do that. When we talk, we mean what the fuck we said. That's why when we say we'll die by what we said, because we really be done said something. We ain't saying no gossiping ass shit. So that's where Gates went wrong to me. Is that's too gossipy. You don't know that man. And then if you knew him, if you actually knew him, you still would be wrong, because then you should have just called him and told him that. Hey man, you and your wife all right? This how I should have went. Hey, what up, this LeBron? Hey yo, hey Woody. No, I don't think. Do Gates talk the Woody talk? It's different Louisiana talks. Some of them do the Woody. It's, you know, I'm not sure Gates do is the Woody version. Whatever. So he called. You should have told him, if you really care about him and love him like you say and all that, you should have called him and said, "Hey man, your wife, I don't know, man. I this might be weird me even saying this, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I was sitting at the game and it was just the way your wife was looking at shit like this. Look, I out of love, my niggas, all due respect. I just want to know, is everything all right at home? Even though that still would be crazy, because still, why the fuck would you worry about another man's relationship like that? Even if we was cool, me and my homeboys, we be getting into it with our bros and all that. We don't go try to talk to them, but you know what I'm saying, about their relationship and shit. They handle their own shit, especially a relationship like LeBron and his wife, 'cause they been together. That's his high school sweetheart. He been with the broad forever. Like, that's his broad. Like, that's literally, LeBron can literally say that's his broad. It's very few people on this planet, very few men on this planet can actually say that the broad that they stand next to is they broad. Like, that's my broad. LeBron James, he can say that. So it don't matter what face she was showing or whatever the fuck. You don't know why she was doing that, or why she was looking at him this way, why she looking at him that way. The googly-eyed fucking groupies, of course they googly-eyed. They groupies. Why wouldn't the fucking groupie be googly-eyed? That don't make no sense. It makes sense for the groupie to be googly-eyed. She supposed to be. She trying to move into position. She trying to position herself. That's why she smiling and looking like that. She trying to position herself right to get chose. So of course she googly-eyed. The wife, she done already been chose. She the one. She ain't looking to get chose. She ain't trying to be chose. She the one. She knows she the one. To me, that's actually even showing that the relationship is even stronger. The fact that she kind of can act shitty like that. You see what I'm saying? Because couldn't no groupie act shitty like that. Couldn't no broad that he was just fucking on or just some random or whatever. She couldn't act shitty like that. She couldn't be like, let's say he had a side piece, but he didn't really give a fuck about it. She was a brand new bitch or something. He just met her. She couldn't be up there with no shit face and all that. You see what I'm saying? Oh girl, she can be with the shit face. Why? Because she the bottom. She the main thing. She his wife. That's his woman. That's his woman. Like, that's his broad. You see what I'm saying? So she can have the shit face around him. The side pieces and all that, they can't. So really, she really just telling her rank. Really, when she had a shit face or she do whatever she doing, she ain't being cooperative and all this type of shit, she really showing her rank. It's really what she doing. Because LeBron probably wouldn't let now another broad get away with no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't be in folk business and all that. I ain't never been no chatty. Damon Dad. You know Damon Dad saying chatty patty. Damon Dad's calling them chatty patty ass niggas. I ain't never been no chatty patty ass nigga. I don't even give a fuck what another nigga got going on enough to even chat about it. You see what I'm saying? I be too busy. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always busy working on whatever I'm working on. I never have time to. I don't even have the time in my schedule to be worried about the next nigga got going on enough to be chatting about it. You see what I'm saying? Especially if I was a Kevin Gates or somebody like that. Somebody like that can make can snap their fingers and set up a show and make 20, 40, 100,000 or whatever. I'm not worried about I'm not even thinking about what no other nigga got going on. I don't even watch sports. And I like sports. I like playing basketball. I like playing football. I like swimming. I like shooting. I'm a borderline athlete. I played soccer when I was in school. I'm not no athlete, but I'm like a mid athlete. But as far as my love for sports, I love sports. But as far as watching them, that's stupid to me. What the fuck am I sitting there watching some other nigga play a sport for? I don't give a fuck if he can play sports. You know what I'm saying? That's him and his business. He make millions of dollars off playing sports. What the fuck that got to do with me? That ain't got nothing to do with me. Why am I watching him play sport? Now I can understand if it's like one of my cousins or something, my brother, my sister, somebody I know or something, they playing the sport. Now I'm just there to support them and what they like to do with their life. But I'm not. I never understood just watching random motherfuckers play sports. Motherfuckers I don't even know or nothing. Just and pretending like I know and love them and everything. Oh, I love you. Y'all don't even know these niggas, man. So nah, man. I think that was kind of corny, Gates. Straight up, I think that was kind of corny. I think you should have kept that shit to yourself. Straight up. You don't get no real nigga points on that one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And LeBron. Now I'm finna get on your Ninja Turtle looking ass. I'm finna get on your motherfucking ass now. You said the peasant shit. Like you some motherfucking God or some bitch ass nigga. You ain't, who the fuck is you, nigga? You just another man on this planet talking about the peasant. I don't answer the peasants and all this type of shit. Shut your weenie ass up. You did answer to you think you're a peasant, you did. And then how this nigga a peasant, this nigga on the front row, you ain't call him a peasant to his face? LeBron. I didn't see, maybe I missed something. Cause I didn't see you call him, I didn't see you address him as a peasant when he was there at the game or whatever. Sitting on the front row and shit. With his side piece. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see you address him as a peasant. So that's how I feel like that was kind of weakling too, because you call the man a peasant and all that, then the man come see about you, whatever. You should at least went and dapped him up or something. Let him know that it was love. You know, you ain't really tripping, because you ain't really tripping. You just had to say something. You was defending your wife's honor. That's respectable. You was supposed to say something to him. You was supposed to say something, do something. You had to do something. You couldn't just not done nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you had to do, you was protecting your wife's honor or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So you protecting your wife's honor, nigga, that's respectable. It was respectable that you said something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you should have been able to shit, whatever you say about a person, I feel like you should be able to say it to them. That's how I feel. Whatever you say about a person, you should be able to say whatever you saying to them. You know what I'm saying? If you can't say it to them, then you shouldn't even say it. That's how I look at it. That's how I talk and everything. Everything. You hear me say something on here, if I haven't already said it to that person, if I'm talking about a person, whatever, I have no qualms about saying it to that person. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And that ain't on no tough shit or nothing. I'm just saying that's my manhood. I'm going to say what the fuck I mean and mean what the fuck I say. That's why I don't talk about people. I don't gossip and shit. When I be around niggas and they start gossiping and shit, I walk off. I got homeboys like that. They be gossiping about niggas and shit. As soon as you come around, they start talking about all the different people and all that. I'm like, man, I don't even know none of these niggas. All these niggas y'all talking about, I don't know none of these people. And I don't even, if I did, I don't even give a fuck about what they got going on. Even if I did know them, I still don't give a fuck about what they got going on. Because I'm a man out here, I stand on my own 10 toes. I'm not even worried about what the next man got going on. He got to stand on his own 10 toes. I don't give a fuck about what he got going on. And unless we in business together or something, we done partnered up on something, then now I have a business obligation to give a fuck about what he got going on. But other than that, us just being 2 million on earth, I don't give a fuck what the next nigga got going on. And to even be watching a nigga like that, to even like, you know, oh, look at his wife looking at him and all that. I'm not even paying no nigga attention that much You know, see what I'm saying? I'm not even spending that much of my energy paying that much attention to a nigga and his wife. If I see a nigga got a wife, I'm only reason why I would even been looking that way at all is because of the woman. I might have been looking at the woman. But if I see that she got a husband and she, he got a wife, whatever, why the fuck am I even looking at them or paying them attention like that at all, period? Why am I even, wasting my time worrying about what the fuck they got going on? That's some weenie shit. It's too much weenie activity. It came from that single mom home shit. It's the women being in too much. They got too much power. That's what's creating all this weenie activity. Gossiping ass niggas and shit. But on that nigga gossiping and shit. Only time when I'm not even around the homies, I'm not even really thinking about the homies like that. To be talking about them or nothing. When I get around them now, I'm thinking about them. Oh, they go, what's his name? Oh, what up, woo? Now I'm thinking, what you got going on? Oh, woo, might talk about what we got going on a little bit, woo. But I'm not, well, I ain't gonna say we. I ain't gossiping about shit. I'm not finna talk about now, nigga, if they ain't there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's goofy and feminine. That's what the bitches do. Bitches get together. They get all together and they gossip and shit. Oh, you hear about little Tum Tum? What he did? They be lying and everything. They just be talking just to be talking and shit. They be lying and just saying whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That ain't man shit. We don't say whatever the fuck. We stand. The reason why we stand on what we saying because we be saying some real shit. We be saying some actual shit, factual shit, testable shit. We don't say just randomly say shit. That's why us as men will say, nigga, I stand on what I'm saying. I die by it. That's why we even say that. Because we know that the shit we said was solid. You see what I'm saying? That's why we don't gossip. Because gossip is never solid. Gossip is always somebody speaking from a stance where they don't even know what the fuck is going on. That's always gossip. Somebody saying something about something that they don't know what the fuck is going on with it. That ain't man shit. That's all I'm saying. And LeBron, we know you got all the goddamn money in the world. Everybody know that. You ain't popped off no new shit, starting popping it with your money and all that, nigga. We know that you got the bag. You ain't gotta pop it on nobody. We know you got the bag. But all that peasant talk, okay, if Kevin Gates a peasant, fuck. Damn, what am I? God damn. Kevin Gates' net worth is probably 1,000 times what mine is. So if he a peasant, fuck. I'm a goddamn insect. I don't know what the fuck am I. Fuck on your matrix, on your scale, your matrix scale. God, I don't give a fuck. But what I'm just saying, I just want to know if Kevin Gates is a peasant. Fuck, I'm like a fucking. I'm shit. I'm literally shit on the bottom of the fucking. I'm a pile of shit. Somebody stepped in. If Kevin Gates is a peasant, I'm a motherfucking dirt clog of dirt. A dirt clog. I'm a clog. What the fuck? This nigga is paid. Kevin Gates rich in the hoe. I don't know his net worth, but I'm sure he rich in the hoe. He been grinding for years. He been getting the money. He been getting at the bag for years, man. He gotta at least be kind of rich. You know what I'm saying? Even if he on the minimal side of rich, I bet he's still rich though. You see what I'm saying? Me, on the other hand, I had to use 2 different credit cards earlier to pay for my gas. You know what I'm saying? I had to split it between 2 different cards. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't rich at all. Not even close. Even the times where I was getting money in my life, I wasn't rich. I was just good. I still doing good. You see what I'm saying? I know how to get to the bag. I know how to do good. I ain't never been rich with it. I done been really good with it. But if Kevin Gates is a fucking peasant, if Kevin Gates is a peasant, that means most people, think about it. If Kevin Gates a peasant, that means damn near all the people that watch his games, all the people watching LeBron games, all the people buying his merch, all the people that live in some of the houses that he rented out or whatever, his real estate portfolio, some of them people is peasants. He got a lot of peasants around him, you know? So I wonder if he called them people peasants. Because they peasants, according to his scale, they peasants. Or maybe he was saying a mindset thing. I think that's what he was saying. A mindset. See, we got to get LeBron. See, LeBron ain't no goofy. We got to get LeBron the benefit of the doubt. I think LeBron probably was talking about a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like the king mindset versus the peasant mindset. Cause he too righteous just to call motherfuckers peasants. I ain't buying that. I ain't buying he just directly meant that like that. That was figurative for the mindset. I get it now, LeBron. My bad, fool. I ain't peep you for. I see you now. I had to play chess with myself to get to the answer. You know what I'm saying? I had to play a game of chess with my damn self right quick. I get it. Okay. Damn, that's deep, dude. I gotta look at this different now. That means you think Gates has a peasant mindset. Do I think Gates have a peasant mindset? Kinda. Gossiping is kinda peasanty. Cause it's feminine. The whole it's kinda low budget. You know what I'm saying? Gossiping is kinda low budget a little bit. It is. I kinda see what he's saying. Gossiping is a little low budget. It is a little low budget when you really think about it. Because I don't know, man. I always wondered that people be having my name in their mouth. And I was like, why you even give a fuck? Like, I mean, in my mind, I be thinking like, why would you even give a fuck what I got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what you got going on. I don't give a fuck. You could be the richest person, or you could be the richest man on the planet. I don't even give a fuck that you the richest man on the planet. I wish you well. I mean, I'm kind of neutral. I don't even necessarily wish you well. I'm kind of like neutral. I don't wish you well or bad. I don't wish you anything. I'm just so busy on building me. I don't even have time to, think too long on what the fuck you got going on or whatever, because it's not gonna add or subtract anything that I have got going on. So, that, like I was saying before, unless we got some type of business relationship or something, then that's different. Other than that, I've never been concerned about what somebody got going on like that. To be speaking on when I'm on here speaking on these little topics or whatever, this is just me speaking on whatever the pop. This is how the shit go. I didn't make this up. If it was up to me, this shit'd be different. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wouldn't be speaking on this and that. But that's just how this go. You got the celebrities or the news pop off something wild, you speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Give your take, you react. It's not necessarily gossip because it's already out there. You didn't put it out there. The gossip is the people that's putting out the bullshit. And I think Kevin Gates, that was some bullshit because you don't even know them people like that. You don't know them. You don't know them on that level like that to make that type of call. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if you knew them like that. Like, you really knew them. That was your partner or whatever. And you really was feeling the way and all that. That'd be different. You don't know them like that, my G. I mean, as far as I know. Maybe you do. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you do. That's my take on the Kevin Gates, LeBron thing. For whoever cares or whatever. Shout out to the world, man. Shout out to Kevin Gates. But here, let me end this by saying this though. Both of those guys are excellent characteristics of black men that should be celebrated in our community. Successful black men that neither one of them have really any stains on their name, really. You know what I'm saying? They both righteous people. They both are wealthy. They both are family or oriented type. The energy that they put out to the world is a family oriented energy. So shout out to those black men right there. This little shit, this just something to talk about on YouTube, whatever. It ain't really no real big deal like that. It's just some shit that we peep going on in the community. We speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as them two dudes, as far as what I see, them's two solid stand up black men. Facts. It's Somebody Media. I'm out.